Well, welcome today to our presentation around this incredible technology with LifeWave patches.
Yes,
if we don't know you yet, this is Andrew and I'm Vanessa, and we are hosting a conversation today with our amazing friend in another part of Australia, Tessa.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
So many of you are going to watch this just post recording, which is perfect in your own time frame or your own time zone. But we just wanted to share because lots of curiosity, lots of conversations happening actually around the world,
Absolutely.
different time zones around this new part of our own health and wellness journey. And so quick background to that for us, an incredible year, 2022, 2023, really taking control of our own health. So it really put us in the health and wellness space in terms of committing to it in our own life, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And especially as you get older, and I don't think there's any age where you need to concentrate on that more than any other, but especially as you do, health and wellness, your health becomes your wealth. And it really is so important to so many facets of your life and living life well.
That's right. And so after that journey, we really felt like we needed to move back to Australia and relocate. And so what we were looking for in the ways we help people in their life and leadership in general is we were looking for the right product or company to really partner with to say, listen, for every other option that you have in your life, if you can get the base of your health right, then you're going to see some incredible things begin to happen. And what we didn't know, where we thought that might have been supplements, what we didn't realize is actually in the last few years, a new technology has been created where with a simple patch, there's an opportunity for you to reset and reawaken and literally regenerate your stem cells, which is really the core of our health and wellness. Absolutely. And so this was introduced to us. So just quickly share how your friend called you.
Yeah, so my best friend of over 25 years called me up and said, I have something that I think you would love and you need to try it. And it came from trust. And really, it's not invasive, which was huge for me. So that was like, okay, this is not going to have any bad after effects if I try this. So we researched it, connected with Tessa, who's brilliant, helped us to understand it and get involved. And since wearing it, my energy has gone through the roof. I'm seeing other parts of my body beginning to regenerate. I'm actually super excited about it over the next month or two, what that's going to look like. And then seeing the testimonies of other people's lives. That's been a part of our life for 30 plus years of being involved in other people's stories and hearing other people's stories and what it's doing for them. I was at one of Australia's biggest networking groups yesterday on the Gold Coast branch. And it came up, of course, we sharing about what we do. And two of them are like, oh, yeah, we're wearing our patch as well. And I'm like, this thing is going everywhere. Yeah. And so I'm just so glad we're a part of it. Yeah. Because we want to be a part of helping others and also being a part of the movement, even financially, of how that brings freedom to our life. So it's, we are very excited about this product more than any other product we've ever been a part of.
Yeah, exactly. So today we'd love to ask Tessa, who really got on a call with us like this and just presented both the product and the opportunity to us around taking control of our health and creating new oceans, we love to call them, of wealth too. So we're going to hand it over to Tessa for the presentation, interact a little bit with her. But thank you so much for Tessa, for both what you've introduced us to, but also for your leadership as we really learn and grow together.
Thank you. So I actually started Christmas Day of last year. So I had really bad sciatica pain and I was asked to, I've got something that might help you. And it was because I'm always on my feet. I was a wedding events manager and it was just really quite debilitating. And I was spending a lot of money on chiropractors, massages and other things to counteract the pain. And for me, I was one of those 5-minute wonders, actually 4 hours, put on a patch on my lower back and the pain, like, wow, my son, my 25-year-old son just said, oh, Mum, a Band-Aid's not going to do that. That's just in your head. But you know what? I said, I'll just take that. And I continued to wear this patch for for the next week, and my pain never came back. So I shared it with some people. I stuck it on a friend who has really bad bursitis, and she had broken her C7 in her neck, broken her neck in uni days, and always got migraines, and found that it just was incredible for her too. A month later, all the arthritis left my hands. I had arthritis in all my fingers. My eyesight's reversed. My energy levels are up. Brain fog's gone, just to name a few of the things. So I'm going to share a screen so that you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. So have you patched yet? I don't imagine you other people would have patched yet, thus the reason for the call. I've got mine here today to show you where it is, but you don't normally wear it there. You can wear it anywhere on the body. So what it does is it uses light therapy to communicate with your cells. It's a really interesting term. So how does it work? At age 30, half of your stem cells are active, only half. And at age 60, all of them have almost stopped working. So because when I started in January and I was told this, I thought, well, I turned 60 this year, and I thought, there's no way I'm going to have sleepy stem cells. So I wanted to start patching, and it totally has changed my life. So I've regenerated and rebooted my stem cells. When we don't have our stem cells in full operation, we become tired faster. We have increased fatigue. We are slower to recover. We are more prone to sickness, reduced strength, brain fog, sleep challenges, and we can be in pain in many parts of our body. So what it actually does is it's a proprietary form of phototherapy. So it actually reflects light to activate. So when it's on our skin, the light that we actually emit gets thrown back into the body, which then tells our copper peptides to tell our brain to start working. Not that our brains don't work, but really does give them a kickstart and get those cells working. It's a patented nanotechnology, which is non-transdermal, which means nothing crosses the blood-brain skin barrier. And there are no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants in this product. 100% natural. The things that you can get, as we've just covered a few of them, some of the benefits: increased strength, reduced inflammation, increased stamina, energy and vitality, mental clarity, restored muscle skeletal conditions, improvement of sleep, and improvement of skin appearance. And we can't say, or they're not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. We just say, look, put it on and see what your body will do, because your choo-choo is different than mine, and the things that it needs to fix in your body will be different than what they were in mine. So we've had every type of illness, had amazing results, and I can share some of those after. So in the first few days, once you've started patching, 4,000 of your genes are reset, and within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. Now, that's actually quite exciting. Because brain fog clears. Had a lady, Jo, who's in her early 50s, does a lot of, she runs her own business, does a lot of spreadsheets. After 3 days on the product, she said she couldn't believe she was doing spreadsheets like when she was in her 20s again, just so clear and quick. Within 3 months, your collagen increases. That worked for me too. So it actually gets rid of wrinkles, so it's great for the women. And within 6 months, our heart reverses in age. So this is not anti-aging. It is actually age reversing. And our CEO and inventor, David Schmidt, has created this product that is literally transforming lives. So we wear the patch 12 hours on and 12 hours off to repair and rejuvenate our bodies, and then we throw the patch away. We then put on a new patch and we repeat. You can wear more than one at a time, that's fine. And you must drink plenty of water to stay hydrated, because there's so many toxins in our environment, from our food to the air to whatever, and it'll just flush those out. So some of the testimonies, I'll just do a couple of quick ones here. Is that all right, Vanessa and Andrew? So my mum, 83, osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, totally gone. Her bone density's increased. She's now been on 9 months, so she's really had some significant change. Doesn't go to the physio anymore, which is quite life-changing for her. I've had a gentleman with MS, multiple sclerosis, who didn't think it would do anything for him, but 4 months in, he rang me and he was so excited because he was able to push a trolley around the supermarket instead of driving his scooter, which for him was really significant. We've had my girlfriend, she needed, before she started, to have a hysterectomy and have her internals taken out for lots of issues she was having. The X39 changed all that. She no longer needs to have her hysterectomy. So they're just some of the testimonies. As you can imagine, it's pretty exciting. And the fact that it's in 75 countries around the world means that there's an enormous growth to be experienced. So David, the gentleman I talked about before, he has over 180 patents. It's generally pretty hard to get one. He has lots. Yes, he's a scientist and inventor, and he started, and he was asked actually by the American government in 2003 to create something that would keep the Navy SEALs awake underwater for 6 months in the submarines. And he found something that gave them energy, because when they're in the darkness, it's really hard for humans to have that energy. So he was in the process of doing that when 9/11 hit and the money went from research to weaponry. So he started again and created LifeWave at about that time. So in 2008, David focused his attention on stem cell research, and the X39 patent took 10 years and $4.5 million to bring it to market. So because it's a 19-year-old company, in those early days, it went from 20 million and jumped to $320 million in just the last 3 years alone. That enormous growth was due to one thing. That was the X39, which is this product here, the X39, this one here. And this product is what caused the growth. Now, what else happened in 3 years ago? COVID hit, and they had this amazing product. And the one thing that really boosted the growth around the world was the fact that everybody was locked in their homes and they could Zoom, just like we are now. And because of that, it absolutely exploded and is now in over 75 countries. And the beauty about this product is it's not a Me Too product. It's not like something like a shampoo or a vitamin pill or a weight loss or, skincare or something. It is a stem cell patch. So it's not like you can go and buy one anywhere else. And the fact is it is patented, and it still has a 17-year-old patent. Now, when you're looking at a company that's went from 20 million to 320 million, in the last 3 years and is expected to do $500 million this year, you can imagine there's a lot of opportunity to make a business if that's what you want to do, or to get healthy. So the question is really, you need to ask yourself, what's the most important thing in your life? Is it your family, time, freedom, security, travel, better health, less debt, no mortgage, whatever it might be? Or is it just to get well? But your why is your why, my why is my why, and we all have a different reason. And so I started by just using the product because I wanted to get well. But I soon learned that by sharing the product, I was able to make an income. And the income, the company started sending me an income when I started sharing how good this product was, and I was a bit blown away by that. So how does that look? How do you get compensated in this company? So yes, it is network marketing. Yes, it is a binary system. Having all done network marketing before, it's an amazing opportunity, but I've never seen one that pays as big as this. And because it's a binary and it just goes down, everybody goes underneath. But there's people in my downline earning more than me. So, it just depends on, yes, it is networking, which means you've got to work. And so that is the key word. You do have to work. And so here's you. And you come in as a gold distributor, which I'll explain. And then you bring in 2 people on your left and 2 people on your right at any of the levels, silver or above, on an active auto order, which I'll explain. And over time, you will find that your income is exorbitant. So in 11 months, this is a weekly wage for the maximum you can earn in US dollars on the binary system. Not quite there yet, but that looks pretty exciting. They're working my way well and truly towards that. So the team itself has just grown to about 1,200 people in 11 months in about 6 countries, just because we do exactly what we're doing now. I did a Zoom with London the other day and brought someone into the business because she had arthritis all through her body and she just couldn't wait to get healed and to share it with others. So it really is a good compensation plan in that they do pay extremely well. They also pay on another level. So if I didn't actually personally sponsor Andrew and Vanessa, but let's just say I had, and they were on my first, I sponsored them or I introduced them and they bought some products, then I would receive 25% of everything that their business did. Now, if they bought in, let's say, Mish, and you built a business over time. So let's say you were earning $1,000 US a week after a very short time, and they would get 20% of that $1,000 just off you, and then anyone else they bring in on that second level. And then, sorry, my second level, I would get the 20, they would get the 25, and so on. So this actually pays to infinity. So back on here, if you continue to sponsor over time, left, right, underneath other people. Yes.
So can I say one thing?
Sorry.
So if Michelle is earning $1,000 a week, then we would earn $250 on top of that. So not taking away from that 1,000, but on top of. So she still earns the 1,000, and we get the 250. Is that correct, Tessa?
Correct.
Let's clarify that.
Yeah. She doesn't pay you anything. The company pays you for your efforts. But it does pay unlimited. So it's just a time thing, and it does grow exponentially.
Brilliant.
So how do you get started? There's 3 options. People who are just trying the product would come in on a silver because they want 3 sleeves. You need to be at least 3 months to get your genes working, to reset your genes. A business builder would come in as a gold, which is 5.5 sleeves of X39. And when it shows you those little sleeves, they actually inside the packet do look like that. Okay, so you know this is the same thing. And then these are in US dollars. So each sleeve in Australian dollars, I'm not sure of the country you're in or the exchange rate for you, but in US dollars, that's why we keep it in US dollars. They're $99.95 a sleeve, 1 month supply. In Australia, they're about 170 today on the dollar per sleeve, and that would be variable in your countries. And then the business builder, the serious business builder, would bring in, would buy the 19 sleeves because you get them cheaper. You're getting them for $84.95 a sleeve instead of the $99 $100 a sleeve. So really depends where and at what stage you want to come in. If you're a diamond, you also get 3 months of free auto order, which means that you don't have to qualify for 3 months. And if you bring in 3 more diamonds, the company will pay you $500 US per person for those 3 in the first 3 months, and you'll receive $1,500 USD back and get you'll owe $100, and you'll have all the product. Now, I did that. So in the first week, I became a manager, which was, if we go back to, which meant, nope, we'll just go back to this one. This makes you a manager, then you can get paid. 4 people, you will be paid. So in 1 week, I became a manager, and then I grew from there. But within 1 month, I had no debt on my credit card, and yet I had loads of product because the company was paying me to share. So the importance of being on a monthly auto subscription, though, one, you will never lose your volume. And the binary is paid on cumulative volume. It never wipes out or cancels unless you stop your auto order. So it continues to build, and you're remunerated on every bit of volume that's underneath you. So 1 sleeve for just the product user keeps them active. They don't lose their points, but they can only earn a maximum of $100 a week. But on a 2 sleeve auto subscription, remember you have 3 months free of auto subscription with this pack, then you can maximize the compensation plan to whatever you want to earn. So how do you get started? There's 3 ways I've just said: silver, gold, diamond. So your product is there, $299.95 for the silver, $499.95 for the gold, and $1599.95 for the diamond. I figured when I started, I came in as a gold. I'm a single girl, and I thought I want to build a business, but a week later I upgraded to diamond because I could see the benefits. So what I did is, it didn't mean I had to go and buy the whole pack again. I just bought the difference between the two, which was the 1100 USD. And so then I upgraded to diamond, and you can do that too. Andrew and Vanessa came in as a diamond. They decided they're going to run with us and set the world on fire. So your monthly order obviously is 1 sleeve or 2 sleeves, and you would go online. I think I lost you. You'll go online to do that, which Vanessa and I will show you. And Andrew, hold on. So now is the time to make your move. Are you serious about that dream, your why? Is there something you want to change in what you're doing? Is there, a reason why you're on this call today? Do you want extra money? Do you want to earn an income and build a serious business? There is a lot of hope, and we are changing lives with this business. So questions are open.